Duchess of Edinburgh linked to Prince Edward's changing reputation. The Duchess of Edinburgh has been credited for changing Prince Edward's reputation. Prince Edward, the youngest child of Queen Elizabeth II and Prince Philip, has emerged as the fifth most popular member of the royal family according to recent YouGov polls, marking a remarkable transformation in his public image. Only Princess Kate, the late Queen, Prince William and Princess Anne rank higher in public favour than the Duke of Edinburgh, 60, who once faced significant unpopularity. The dramatic shift in public perception comes nearly 4 decades after what many considered his biggest mistake, the controversial It's a Royal Knockout television event in 1987. Experts now suggest the once controversial royal figure is on track to become a national treasure. Hello viewers, please remember to subscribe and click on the notifications bell icon, so you will be notified whenever we upload new cookies about the British royal family. The It's a Royal Knockout event saw 4 teams of celebrities, captained by Edward, Prince Andrew, Princess Margaret, and Sarah Ferguson, competing at Alton Towers in Staffordshire. Despite attracting 18 million viewers and raising £1.5 million for charity, the show proved disastrous for royal dignity. The defining moment came during a press conference when Edward asked journalists if they had enjoyed themselves, unaware they hadn't been allowed to watch the event. After nervous laughter from the press, Edward snapped, "Well, thanks for sounding so bloody enthusiastic," before storming out. It later emerged the Queen had not approved the show, which was dubbed an excruciating mistake by her biographer Ben Pimlott. Edward's early controversies extended beyond the TV disaster, including his attendance at Cambridge University despite not meeting standard entry requirements. Another setback came when he dropped out of the Marines training program, leaving just a third of the way through the 12-month course. These incidents contributed to what royal historian Kate Williams describes as a lifetime of battling unpopularity. Edward has been battling unpopularity his whole life. He doesn't want to be in the spotlight in this way, Williams notes. Yet these early struggles would eventually give way to a remarkable transformation within the royal family. According to experts, Edward's marriage to Sophie marked a crucial turning point in his public image. The couple chose a quieter wedding at St. George's Chapel in Windsor Castle, breaking from the grand Westminster Abbey ceremonies of his brothers. Royal historian Kate Williams explains, "Marrying Sophie was Edward's most brilliant idea. There are many royal spouses who have been the making of their husbands, and Sophie is absolutely it." The low-key approach proved successful, with Williams noting, "Sophie has this quiet wedding, but the consequence is it created Sophie's long-term popularity because she didn't have this giant wedding." Today's royal experts see Edward as a vital figure within the monarchy, with a dramatically transformed public image. Historian Dr. Tessa Dunlop observes, "His come good has our Edward, the young UN, who had a few difficulties in his time, lest we forget. And now, I think is almost on track to become something of a national treasure, which no one would have predicted in the 1980s. Richard Kay, a former confidant of Princess Diana, adds, "It's hard to believe that only a couple of decades ago Edward's prospects of any kind of major role in the royal family seemed remote to say the least, but he has come through. He has become the original safe pair of hands." Prince Edward lifts lid on marriage to Duchess of Edinburgh in candid admission. The Duke and Duchess of Edinburgh have revealed the secret to their 25-year marriage during their current tour of Nepal, being best friends who rely on humour. Prince Edward sweetly declared, "Because we're best friends," when asked about their enduring relationship, with Sophie nodding in agreement. The Duchess emphasized the importance of humor in their partnership, particularly during royal tours. "Oh, there's always got to be humor," she said. "Especially when you're traveling and you've got no idea what's about to happen. You've got to laugh." The couple, who married in June 1999, made the candid remarks during their 6-day tour of the country. The royal couple made history by becoming the first members of the royal family to attend the annual Gurkha attestation parade. During the landmark ceremony, they joined new recruits and their families as 274 young Nepalis swore allegiance to King Charles. Prince Edward delivered an emotional speech to those present, saying, "Always remember you are a soldier in the British Army, but you are a son of Nepal. Be proud of both." The Duchess found the ceremony particularly moving, noting, "That moment they placed their hands on the table and they looked at the picture of the king. You could really see the intent in their eyes. It was very real and very tangible." During their visit to Godawari National Botanic Garden, the Duke and Duchess planted a magnolia tree near 2 historic specimens. The royal couple's tree stands just meters from those planted by Queen Elizabeth II and Prince Philip during their 1986 visit to Nepal. Prince Edward noted it was fascinating to follow in a long trail of family visits. Sophie revealed the couple's playful side, sharing that they maintain a friendly rivalry over their tree planting endeavors. "We've got a bit of a competition between the two of us as to, if we plant a tree, whose then does better over the years," the Duchess said. The Duke and Duchess expressed their hopes that their royal tour would shine a light on important organizations and causes. "There's some brilliant organizations and there's some brilliant people, who for the most time their work is unsung," the Duke said. He added that if they could shine a bit of a light on the work that they're doing and help organizations tell their story better. Prince Edward steps out for engagement a day after Sophie struck in the head with a golf ball. Prince Edward stepped out for an engagement a day after Sophie, Duchess of Edinburgh, was struck in the head with a golf ball. The Duke of Edinburgh, 60, travelled to Cambridge where he visited Wandlebury Woods, a day after his wife was hit by a ball at Legoland. Julie Spence, Lord Lieutenant Cambridgeshire, took to social media to report on Edward's outing. He wrote, "Her Royal Highness the Duke of Edinburgh at Wandlebury Woods enjoyed meeting and tasting the coffee from the pop-up coffee shop, a converted horsebox, before going to see and hear more about their conservation and land management." Prince Edward's outing is being viewed as a positive sign following the Duchess of Edinburgh's accident. Thanks for watching. Please don't forget to like this video and drop comments. And most importantly, don't forget to subscribe and hit the notification bell so you don't miss anything.